The director is the most important person on a film production. You can make a movie with $0 and not need a producer and just have a director. When you're filming or editing, you need the creative vision that a director brings or assistant director brings. My first movie that I made, I was the director and main character. I only had one person for my crew, which was the camera operator, and that would be the only person not involved in the scene, and I would tell the camera operator where I want them to move, what camera movements they should do, etc. Let's dive into the positions. Like I said before, a director is necessary for any production. A lot of people say they want to be the director, but really don't know what that means. A director's main focus is on the creative vision of the movie and on leading the actors on set. Unless you're a one-man team, you will not touch cameras or microphones as the director. You might say to your DP or sound recorder what your vision is, but you probably won't be saying stuff like zoom in on the left side of the actor. A director will focus on the creative ideas and try to execute it on set. To give relief of management on set, the first assistant director will make sure that everyone is doing their job and everything is organized on set. This does not mean a first assistant director will not give any creative direction on the movie. When I make a movie, I constantly ask my first assistant director what they think of the scene, and when we do blocking, what their ideas are. And if I'm stuck thinking if an actor should do one thing or another thing, I ask my assistant director what they think. Only the first assistant director's job is to focus on making sure the creative vision is being executed and no one is standing around and doing nothing on set. The second assistant director usually is backstage with the makeup team or maybe the gaffer team, making sure that they clearly understand what the creative idea is, and also making sure nobody messes up badly. If you are a second assistant director, you will also call roll call before blocking and help manage any background actors. The second assistant director you will only really see on bigger productions. If you're making a movie with your friends, you definitely do not need a second assistant director. The job of a second assistant director is to give relief on the duties of the first and second assistant director. They also direct extras and coordinate on-set vehicles. And like all the other assistant directors, they make sure everybody on the set understands the creative vision. Also, a third assistant director does almost the same tasks as a second assistant director. It's just in the US, people use second assistant director instead of third assistant director, while third assistant director is used more internationally. The most underrated assistant director, in my opinion, is the assistant crowd director. Let's say you're making a movie about a zombie apocalypse and your crew size is about 10 people. You will want to hire assistant crowd director to manage all 50 of the actors acting as the zombies. The assistant crowd director is good when you have huge crowds in a movie. Very rarely you will have a second or third assistant crowd director helping you with your assistant crowd director. Let's recap everything. You have a director in charge of the creative vision, a first assistant director that helps with coordination on set. The second assistant director calls roll and makes sure everybody understands the creative vision is being met. The second or third assistant director coordinates extras and help with the other assistant directors. And the crowd assistant director manages all the extras and big mobs of people on set. Hope you have learned from this video. If you have a question or comment, please comment and I will respond as soon as possible. Have a good day and bye.